A busy Spokane roadway is shut down here at the noon hour. Crews are still investigating after an early morning crash, and they are still looking for someone who hobbled away from the scene.
Pope Francis set new rules for priests and nuns, and it protects whistleblowers.
President Trump is weighing in here at the noon hour after North Korea fired off some test missiles. It could put denuclearization talks with Washington in jeopardy.
And taking a look outside, Lake Coeur d'Alene, those boats are out and about as we hit another day of mid-70-degree temperatures. But we're talking about 80s in our future.
Thanks so much for being with us here on KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Jen York.
Hi, everyone. Good to see you. I'm Laura Papetti.
I love watching this boat here, by the
way. Right?
Coming into the marina.
God, that is... Hello.
Where's our invite?
Stop and pick us up. We're off to another beautiful day all across the inland Northwest, including Lake Coeur d'Alene. We are getting warmer as we head into the weekend. Evan Narani is tracking the very latest, letting us know what we can expect.
Yeah, I think this is one of the first weeks where we've seen such activity here in Coeur d'Alene over the lake, where plenty of people are out and about and enjoying another beautiful day. And I would guarantee that as we head towards the weekend and 80-degree temperatures, we're probably going to see a lot more of the same. Temperatures outside right now, mid-60s, 66 degrees, with winds picking up. We've seen winds out of the east-northeast at 14 miles an hour over just the last hour or so. Earlier on in the morning, they were in the single digits. Toward the evening, they will die down to the single digits once again. But we are looking towards another day of beautiful, warm skies outside, a high of 72 degrees with sunny skies along the way. Clouds are going to build toward the evening hours, but don't show much of a threat of precipitation. And what we've also been keeping track of is, of course, those sustained wind speeds around the region as a whole. So we're at 13-mile-an-hour winds in Deer Park, 14 in Moses Lake, 14 in Ritzville. These have been fluctuating, but we are expecting them to stay pretty calm as we go towards your evening, or at least die down in the evening. Satellite radar is not picking up on showers as it was yesterday. We've seen things clear out pretty dramatically. Washington State, Idaho, western Montana, all looking dry headed into the noon hour. Coming up, we'll be talking a little bit more about what to expect as we head towards Mother's Day, which is that strong warm-up, and just how strong it's going to get as we head towards the weekend. Back to you guys.
Evan, thank you so much. The Frayaway Bridge in Spokane is shut down here at the noon hour following an early morning crash.
Happened about 6 a.m. this morning near Frayed Green. Spokane police say a driver jumped the median and hit an oncoming car. Officers say the driver went to the hospital with some life-threatening injuries, but they say the passenger in his car then stumbled away from the scene. They're still looking for that person. The other driver was injured, but is expected to be okay. Police say drugs may have been a factor in this crash. Authorities say the bridge is expected to be closed for at least a few more hours. We're also following developing news. This is coming out of North Korea. The country reportedly carried out another missile test.
South Korean military officials say the North fired 2 short-range missiles overnight. And new at noon, President Trump is expressing some concern about that controversy.
Well, we're looking at it very seriously right now. They were smaller missiles, short-range missiles. Nobody's happy about it, but we're taking a good look, and we'll see. We'll see. The relationship continues, but we'll see what happens. I know they want to negotiate. They're talking about negotiating, but I don't think they're ready to negotiate.
Well, this is the second launch in 5 days. Experts say it could be a sign North Korea is abandoning talks to get rid of its nuclear program. Pope Francis is taking new steps to combat sex abuse in the Catholic Church.
The Pope set some new rules for priests and nuns. Tina Krause explains they must now report sexual abuse and cover-ups to church authorities.
Pope Francis issued groundbreaking church laws Thursday aimed at ending clergy sex abuse. Starting next month, all priests and nuns will be required to report abuse and cover-ups, including those by their superiors, to church authorities. The decree covers sex abuse of minors, child pornography, and the abuse of power.
It introduces sweeping changes on holding bishops accountable for either committing sexual abuse or covering it up.
The Pope's worldwide mandate requires that every diocese establish an office to deal with abuse and develop a way for people to easily and confidentially report it. The new procedures lay out timeframes, responsibilities, and put the onus on the Vatican to respond in 30 days.
But perhaps the most revolutionary thing in this decree is that an ordinary Catholic, if he or she feels frustrated that a complaint made about a bishop is not going to be handled properly, she or he can send this complaint reported directly to the Vatican.
The changes follow the recent dismissal of ex-Cardinal Theodore McCarrick, who was once one of the most influential church leaders in the U.S. A church investigation found McCarrick sexually abused minors and adult seminarians. After years of abuse and cover-up, Pope Francis has now vowed to chart a new course for the Catholic Church. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
All right, it is just 5 minutes past noon right now. Washington's daylight saving bill is now law. Governor Jay Inslee signed the bill that would move the state closer to having daylight saving time year-round. However, there is a catch. The change can officially only happen until Congress gives the okay.
Governor Inslee also signed several bills to protect endangered orcas. The new laws include tugboat escorts for oil shipments to prevent spills. Another law will allow anglers to catch more fish that prey on salmon. Also, boaters must now be farther away and will have to slow down when whales are nearby. Well, we can get ready to scoot around Spokane on 2 wheels. The city's bike share program is making its return in just a few days, but it is coming with a few new rules.
Okay, and you're not hallucinating. One U.S. city just voted to decriminalize psychedelic mushrooms.